Connected Canadians, connecting older adults with technology, training, and support.
My name is Veronique, and I was the bar manager and sommelier at Social Restaurant in Ottawa on Sussex. And yeah, because of COVID, I had lost my job for those 3-4 months that restaurants weren't allowed to be open. And I started working with Connected Canadians on a fantastic project where they hired essentially restaurant industry employees to help guide senior citizens with technology. Day to day, we take a lot of technology for granted. And unfortunately, unless you really grew up with it, now it's really hard for some people to learn when it's already been so advanced. Technology, like I said, is pretty much running the world at this point, and it's hard to fight it now, specifically for senior citizens. Like, they couldn't go to the store, so it had to be ordered online, and they can't fight that anymore. Things that I learned throughout the program, we did some exercises where we could build a website, teach individuals how to use a blog system. So I really learned certain programs like Zoom, and I know it sounds simple, but little things like how to flip the camera back and forth, how to change the background was really cool. But yeah, there's just a lot of different apps that I was able to learn. I think in my future endeavors, one of the most useful one, Slack, being really good for projects when a lot of people have some form of common goal as far as a project or a job that they have to do, and how easy that app was used for communication. I definitely learned a lot in technology, but more importantly, learned how to build on my communication skills with different individuals. So how to listen, how to be empathetic, how to be respectful, how to speak more slowly and clearly. Overall, one of the things that kind of like made my eyes open up, it's how many layers there are to this organization to begin with. So originally, when I heard Connected Canadians, I thought it had to do with helping seniors. And then when you were explaining it to me, it had to do with connecting, young people or tech people or people that are outside, coming from outside of this country, helping with them as well. So that was one thing where it was just the people involved themselves kind of kept expanding. And then from there on out, it was also like, originally there were one-on-one tutoring sessions, and then you want to do, some, ideally some, tours with the art gallery. And then on top of that, we want to do some gaming sessions. This program seems to, fundamentally has to do with, let's have a mentor to help a senior, but there's so much potential with it. And because there's so many things that we can accomplish with this program. And, I guess the fundamentals is, again, you want to have that one-on-one experience, but it's, there's just so much possibility. And it seems quite infinite now because technology is continuously growing and can be used in so many different areas as well. So I'm still going to continue for as much time as I can. So now that I'm back at work full-time, my availability has diminished, but this is definitely a program that I see so much value in, and I think is so important. So I very much want to continue with this. For the past few weeks, I was also working on building a curriculum for the next cohort that will be starting next week. And so I will be part of the training process as well, just so I can train some of the individuals, what I thought was really helpful. And so I'm really excited to see how this grows. So since I was part of the first cohort, we were able to kind of build a lot of the program, and now we get to really start implementing it, and hopefully every single group of cohort, and then eventually with the volunteers as well, we can have a very strong foundation of things that we can teach and share with them as well. I was very grateful to be part of this.